He almost didn't go inside. Standing beneath the warm golden lights of the restaurant, his palms sweating against the steering wheel, Daniel felt the old fear creeping back in, the fear that he was stepping into something fragile, something that could break not just his heart, but the small world he had rebuilt for his daughter. It had been 3 years since his wife passed away, 3 years of bedtime stories told through tears, of learning how to braid tiny strands of hair by watching online tutorials at midnight, of pretending to be strong when all he wanted was to fall apart. And tonight, for the first time, he was allowing himself to hope again. Before we go any further, if you believe in kindness, in second chances, and in love that finds us when we least expect it, take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who needs hope, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel, Kindness Stories. Your support keeps these stories alive. Daniel was 36, with tired hazel eyes that had seen too much loss and a quiet strength that came from loving someone more than himself. His daughter, Lily, was 7 now. Bright, sensitive, and far too observant for her age. She had been the reason he survived those first unbearable months. Every morning, she would climb into his bed and whisper that she needed pancakes, as if the world hadn't shattered. And so he made pancakes. He packed lunches. He learned to sew Halloween costumes. He attended every school recital, even when he felt like the loneliest man in the auditorium. His life revolved around her, and he had promised himself that no one would ever hurt her heart. When he met Ava through a mutual friend, he hadn't planned for anything serious. She was warm without being loud, thoughtful without being distant. She laughed easily, but there was something guarded in her eyes, something that suggested she too carried storms beneath calm skies. They had talked for weeks before agreeing to meet. Daniel had hesitated every step of the way, afraid of introducing instability into Lily's carefully structured world. But Lily had surprised him. One evening, after noticing him smiling at his phone, she had asked if he was talking to a friend. When he nodded, unsure of what to say next, she simply shrugged and told him that everyone deserved a friend. That small permission felt like a blessing. The restaurant was cozy, with candlelight flickering against brick walls and soft music playing in the background. When Ava walked in, Daniel felt the air shift. She wore a simple navy dress, her dark hair falling gently over her shoulders, her smile nervous but sincere. For a moment, he forgot the heaviness he carried. They talked about everything, about childhood dreams, about favorite books, about the chaos of modern life. She listened when he spoke about Lily, not with forced politeness but with genuine interest. She asked what bedtime stories Lily liked, what her favorite color was, what she wanted to be when she grew up. Daniel felt seen, not as a widower, not as a single dad, but as a man. The evening unfolded effortlessly. They laughed over shared memories of awkward teenage years. They found comfort in their mutual love for quiet Sunday mornings. Daniel noticed how she folded her hands when she listened, how her eyes softened when he described Lily's habit of leaving tiny notes in his jacket pockets. He hadn't realized how starved he was for adult companionship until that night. For the first time in years, he allowed himself to imagine a future that wasn't defined solely by survival. Dessert arrived. The candles burned lower. The conversation slowed into something deeper, more vulnerable. Ava's smile shifted. Still gentle, but edged with something uncertain. She reached across the table, her fingers brushing his, and her voice dropped to a whisper that seemed to carry the weight of her entire past. "I have 2 kids." The words didn't